Fam, what's going on? Hope all is well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's talk about the US dollar. We're going to be talking about briefly about the Nasdaq. So let's start with the US dollar. US dollar is still stuck in the same place. We've been 4 weeks in this daily and weekly demand zone. Retailers are still is still bearish. They're still very much bearish. So we're expecting to buy. That price should continue to go up. If we take a look at seasonality, we also see that price should start to go up this week. It's supposed to continue to go up this week. So with that said, let's talk a little bit about euro, the euro, because the US dollar is supposed to be strong, and the euro is supposed to be weak. We're we're currently in a supply zone on the weekly time frame. Also, we're inside a daily supply zone, which was created last week. It gave us a rally based drop. And last week we came into that zone, so we're inside a weekly and daily supply zone. If we take a look at season at the retail traders are still very much bullish, right? And also seasonality is telling us that price should continue to drop. It it should say that there's a drop coming in pretty much. They're so annoying. Trading stations sometimes is super annoying. But yeah, there's supposed to be a drop. Look exactly. We're right here. Supposed to continue to go down. The other the others these tell exactly the same thing. Supposed to continue to go down, and then also this one, it says that it should continue to go down. Sorry for taking so much trade station sometimes. As I said, it's very annoying. But yeah, as you guys can see, if we draw a vertical line here, then we can see that we're approaching uh, a drop pretty much soon. So, so yeah, so if the euro is supposed to be weak and the US dollar is supposed to be strong, then what are we gonna do with the euro USD? We're gonna short that market. Yes, 100%. We're shorting this market. So right now on the weekly, we're on this weekly supply zone, which it appears then it came back into the zone last week, printed a beautiful rally-based drop, came back into the zone, started to react. So we're inside a weekly and daily supply zone. That's beautiful. And all I'm waiting for is for on the lower time frames, like the 16 hours, I'm waiting for a bearish engulfing, or on the 720 minutes, which is the 12 hours, I'm waiting for a bearish engulfing. If not, I'm waiting for in 8 hours. In 8 hours, maybe an inverted head and shoulders. Same thing goes in 4 hours. So let's see. That's what I'm waiting for. Euro USD, USD CHF, which looks amazing. Also, we're still in the same zone that we drew several weeks back. So if we go to the 720, 12 hours, we can see a change of structure. So we were doing lower low, lower high, lower low, I'm sorry, lower low, lower low, higher high, and then we were like ranging here, but then price um closed above this zone, all right? And look how it started to create bullish structure. And look at the last candle that it printed on Friday. So if we go also to 480, which is 8 hours, we can see price more clearly wanting to reverse. All right. And even more clear in 4 hours. Look at this. It looks like we're in a range, but if you start analyzing the structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then um lower high, higher high, higher low, higher high, then it broke, and then look what it's doing right now. It's creating a beautiful structure, a beautiful bullish structure. So I'm just waiting for bullish engulfing on any of these time frames, including the 2 hours, um, and yeah. And once I get a very strong confirmation, very good, a strong bullish engulfing in any of those time frames, I'm probably gonna be buying this market. So let's talk about the Nasdaq real quick. Nasdaq, we are obviously very bullish, very bullish. I'm just waiting for price to come into the zone, into this weekly zone, and also a daily. There's a daily supply zone over here, which is a drop base drop. All right, so I'm waiting price for to continue to go up until this supply zone, and then I expect price to come down and fill this wick because there are seasonal patterns that are telling us that price is gonna drop very soon. Freaking trade station, dude. Look at this. Um, so yeah, let's see here. So yeah, it's telling us that price should eventually come lower. Um, if exactly right here also, we can see the top would be around the top will be around the 19th, which is I think it's this week's Friday, I think. Yeah, look at this. We're gonna expect a drop during these days. So, and another factor is the decennial pattern. The decennial pattern is a pattern that's taken uh 10 years. It's a 10-year pattern. And basically it tells us that there there's evidence that tells us that every single year ending, let's say for example in five, like 2005, 2025, which is next year, there's data that tells us, that shows us that stocks and indices, the years that end in 25 are very bullish years. So according to that decennial pattern, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'm gonna show you guys the document that I have. No, no, not yet, not that, not that, not that. So yeah, here it is. So right here, shorting opportunity. So we're currently this is the 15th of September, and we could expect the top the 14th through the 21st, and then we're going to be expecting the whole month of October to be bearish. All right, so we have seasonality, and then we have the decennial pattern telling us that price should continue to go down. All we're expecting now, all we're waiting now, which is the most important in my eyes, is that we need to be overvalued. If we're not overvalued, we're not shorting. If we're not overvalued, we're not shorting. So we have to expect, we have to wait for timing to be there, and then we have to wait for fundamentals to be there also. If everything is aligning, then I'll probably gonna be taking this trade, maybe, because Also, I'm going to be taking the Euro USD if it gives me the entry opportunity, and the USD CHF, which by the way, I'm currently in a USD CHF trade. I'm probably going to put my stops to break even once I get another entry confirmation. So I'm going to be basically writing two trades in Euro USD. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, any doubts, just leave it in the comments or send me a DM or anything. Cheers, guys. Hope you guys have an excellent week. Let's go get some money.